Communication is more than talking. It's more than words, just as a song is more than the lyrics. Thoughtful, reciprocal communication is essential for developing dynamic thinking. Through communication, people share experiences, thoughts, and ideas. Communication enables people to pass ideas through others, gain different perspectives, and expand upon what is known beyond their solitary experience. Additionally, communication impacts a person's ability to think, self-monitor, develop a self-identification, remember, relate to others, initiate, and have the motivation to interact. Good communication is essential for survival in the dynamic world that requires interaction and cooperation with others. People with autism can be thoughtful and reciprocal communicators. It is an essential component of the RDI program. It is the primary tools that parents can use to influence the development of the brain and to increase dynamic thinking. At Pathways Treatment Center, parents learn how to modify their communication to provide the child many opportunities to develop thoughtful and reciprocal communication. We know that babies typically spend the first 2 years of their lives broadening their communication use and understanding. During this period of time, young children do not talk a lot, but they do communicate in a variety of ways. Prior to learning to speak, children become masters of using gestures, facial expressions, body language, and communicative intent. They also master vocal elements like intonation, timing, emphasis, and pacing, otherwise known as prosody, to communicate. As for understanding, young children normally have a good understanding of things like contextual processing, learning from previous experiences, and integrating and thriving in dynamic situations. All of this communication requires general activation of many different neural processing centers so that they are potentially available depending on what is needed. Talking becomes a major enhancement to communication after they have mastered the other aspects of communication. Conversely, many people with autism learn to talk without many of these elements in place. Speech without the other elements of communication requires only limited activity of brain centers. Talking without communication allows the brain centers to become more specialized and tightly linked to specific stimuli in the environment. This may be faster, but not better. Increasing communicative elements slows down response time, but allows for deeper and better understanding. To improve communication for children who have autism, parents are the key. They are the ones who can provide their child with numerous opportunities for simple shared experiences. Through these experiences, parents can help their child develop awareness and thought prior to speaking. Parents can expose their child to the many rich functions that language serves. Parents can encourage thoughtful and reciprocal communication by limiting the amount of verbal language directed at the child. In this way, parents can spotlight the importance of all the nonverbal aspects of communication. They also should slow down their communication. This allows the child the necessary time to process what is being communicated. Additionally, parents should try to limit questions, commands, and prompts to 20% of what is said to the child. By exposing the child to other functions of communication, parents can give the child opportunities to initiate and respond from internal motivation. Finally, parents need to be patient. It takes time to develop meaningful communication. Thoughtful and reciprocal communication between parent and child is our priority at Pathways Treatment Center.